He is the rock. His works are perfect, and all his ways are just. A faithful God who does no wrong, upright and just is he. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 4. Today's word is emunah. Emunah is actually related to last week's word, which is amun, which was related to our first word, which is amen. So what's the difference between these words? Well, amun and emunah are nouns compared to the verbs, but this one is feminine. Now, I am not nearly smart enough in the languages to really get into the definitions between why they would use the male noun versus the female noun, other than I definitely know the female noun is used way more often, and it's actually in this verse that the faithful God. And I was really going to go into more of faithfulness and, God's faithfulness. But you know what? I got obsessed with the word rock. He is the rock. That is a very particular word. It's actually a name of God. It's Tzur. And whenever I was thinking of the word rock, I really think of something like this rock or maybe this rock, something you could sit on, because it said Moses had to sit on a rock at Tzur. But I did not realize how big this rock can get. I mean, it's like a rock, something you could bet. Like the verb form of this word, which is still tzir, is means to encamp, to enclose, or on the opposite, to besiege, to attack. So it's a fortification, a rock built enough that you could build a fortification on and be safe. He is the rock. And as I was sitting there thinking about God's faithfulness and how, this is literally a name of God, is Tzir, is to something something solid, something that is always going to be there, something that you could build a fortification around and be protected. Which, when it comes to the word amen, which means to be trusted and have something you could build on, really Hebrew seems to be something solid enough that you could build. And that is their concept of someone's faithfulness and trust. And to tell you the truth, that is cool.